too. You let other women make a fool of you. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here and get me some money too. You're sitting down wondering what it's all about. You ain't got no money that will put you out. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here and get me some money too. If you had prepared 20 years ago, you wouldn't be wandering out from door to door. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here and get me some money too. I fell for your jive and took you in. Now all you got to offer me is a drink of gin. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here and get me some money too. Alright, you just heard me play my version of Why Don't You Do Right, and originally recorded and composed by Joe McCoy under a different title. I think it was Viper's Dream, and later on Lil Green recorded a version, the best version I think, with Big Bill Broonzy on guitar, and still later on Peggy Lee I think made a hit out of it as well, but I think that version swings a bit too much. But that's my opinion, of course. We're in standard tuning, and if you're interested in the tablature, please open the video description. You'll find all the information there. So, what is special about this song? It's a minor keyed blues, E minor. So that is something special, I think. You don't find them too often. Anyway, in country blues mode. So we're starting with a very free introduction. I'm strumming a E minor chord. And this is a C chord, but only the top two fingers are fretted and all the other strings are open. B7 and E minor. And I precede my thumb with my fingers like that, a bit of flamenco thing. So you get a rippling effect. Again, that's strange C chords and a B7, and then the verse starts. I'll play that slowly. So we're starting with a E minor, but I'm fretting my first string on the 3rd fret. And it's a lot of double basses here, and so you get some interesting movement in the bass. Then we have a partial D chords. So it looks like a C chord moved up to the 5th fret, but we're doing that with our pinky and our ring finger, 4th fret, 5th fret, so we can play the 2nd fret 1st string and the 2nd string open. So we have for that first bar. And notice the muting with the right hand as well. We're not gonna play. Like that, so you get a little bit of a swing feel there. So the first bar one more time. And I'm hitting 2 strings. 1 finger for each string, 1st and a 2nd. And then we go to a C chord with the pinky on the 3rd string, the 3rd fret 1st string, and a B7. So one more time, those first 2 bars. Hear the movement in the bass. And then we're repeating the whole thing. And then we go to an A minor 7. It's your A minor, but the pinky on the 3rd fret 1st string. C, B7, and then we have that signature lick. And in the performance video I scratched a bit with my thumb pick like this. And then we go to an A minor 7 again. Lots of double basses. B7. And then in the tablature I'm playing that the 11th measure, E on the 4th string, but you can play you could play the bass or a hit or whatever, or twice the bass, as long as as it is an E, it's okay. And then we have a turnaround, sliding to the 7th fret on the 6th string, 2nd and 3rd string open. And we're ending with an E minor. And I will do it softly with the vocals now. You had plenty money in 1992. You let other women make a fool of you. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here and get me some money too. Now, when singing it, see that when you start the 2nd line, so you had plenty of money in 1992, which should have been in the original is 1922, but that's a bit long ago. So I changed that to 1992. And the 2nd line, you let your other women make a fool of you. See that you have plenty of air there, because why don't you do right? The chorus is immediately followed. You hardly have any time to breathe there. So you had plenty money in 1992, breathe. You let other women make a fool of you. Why don't you do right like some other men do? And the other verses are exactly the same of construction, so I think you'll manage there. Then we have a little solo, which starts in bar 14, again with a double bass. I'll play it, the whole solo slowly at first. So we're starting with our E minor chord and we're adding the pinky to the 3rd fret's 1st string, and we're gonna bend that there. So we have and down. Double bass, go to the C, B7, same thing, C7, B7, A minor 7. I'm hitting all the strings, but I'm immediately muting with my right hand. So only the 1st string is open, and as an extra precaution, first of all I bend with 2 fingers, much easier. And as a precaution for loose strings, you see my index is also fretting the 3rd and the 4th string. So this is not happening. So bar 18, that A minor 7, that precedes that little hit there. Let that ring into the next beat, and then B7, alright, I'm gonna play one more time. Notice the bass is mostly muted. And a la country blues way, so I'm not muting like this by placing my hand on the bridge, and I'm not playing it open. And that is pretty awful. Don't let me catch you doing that. The country blues bass, of course, is open and then muted. See that? Ba ba bum. Sorry. You can do all kinds of dynamics there in that run. Sorry. You can go to other places with your thumb so that the strings sound a little softer. Or you can play close to the bridge. Or you can add some accents there. Alright. A minor 7. Notice the muting again. Yeah, and then we have a turnaround. at the end. We're doing it 3 times. So temp, 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 it's E minor chords, index, middle, and when you reach the first string, just go down. Nice flamenco effect, yeah. Add some harmonics and just move your top slightly and you get a little wang effect. Yeah, I guess that's it. Nice and short. Why don't you do right? Have fun with it.